welcome to the American Legion Hall here in Los Alamitos, where the three chambers of commerce for Los Alamitos, Cypress, and Steel Beach are having a tri-chamber mixer. We have a lot of things going on. We're going to be talking to a lot of the merchants in the area, and then a special guest appearance by a world-renowned memory expert, Chester Santos, who's been on lots of TV shows and lots of seminars. So a lot of good stuff to look forward to. Right now, let's just check out some of the action around here.
While I set up the introduction slide. I'm going to pass the mic over. Again, I know that was a little bit crazy. We have some acknowledgments to make, but I really want you to pay attention. You will meet people in this room that will be able to enhance your business. You will meet people in this room that you can serve their customers at a higher level. All you have to do is meet them. So getting to know somebody, having that ability to have that connection, to be that person. For example, there's always a guy that knows a guy. Frank Carvajal is my guy that knows a guy. He knows everybody. And so when I need a referral, I go to Frank. I would really like to know, all of the people in this room, what you do and how I can serve you, and how maybe we can serve each other. So take some notes from the sponsors that have stood up at a higher level to allow our event, this wonderful free event where we get to hang out with each other, drink at the bar, and eat some fabulous food. They're going to introduce themselves.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Debbie Flanagan from Financial Partners Credit Union, where your financial health really matters. So if I can help you put your finances in order, that makes us happy, healthy, and able to serve each other.
Good evening. My name is Meryl Cohn. I'm the CEO of Water Safe Swim School. We're in Seal Beach and Los Alamitos, and we're always happy to serve our community. The Chamber has given us so much, so we love to give back. Thank you.
My name is Sean McLean. I own Sir Speedy Printing in Los Alamitos, along with my parents. We've been in the community for 38 years and been supporting the Chamber and other local nonprofits during that time. If you guys have any printing, marketing, or signage needs, we can help you grow your business. Thank you.
Thank you. Christine Bird with Westmont of Cyprus. We are the brand new assisted living on Catella, just opened in December, and we would like to invite all three chambers to our grand opening event. We are having a VIP event on March 24th. I have flyers on the table, but we're going to have a great party on the 24th, and happy to be in the community, and now a board of director member of the Los Alamitos Chamber. So in charge of membership if anyone wants to join.
Hi, and I'm Rick Molina with The Post, following with Ernie. So welcome, everyone, if you're the first time here. We wanted to showcase our Post and let you know that this hall is available for rentals, and it's very, very affordable, and we welcome anybody and everyone to come and do that. We also have scheduled events on a weekly basis. Tomorrow night is our steak night, where you get an 18-ounce ribeye steak, baked potato, vegetables, and a salad for $18. We also have Taco Tuesdays here, and on the third Thursday of every month, we also have a Boar's Head night, where we serve Boar's Head, roast beef, French dip sandwiches. Those are ongoing events. But I wanted to let you know that we're expanding our offerings, and what we're doing right now is we're promoting a night that we're going to have March 25th, which is a country western night. The Country Western Night's going to be featuring a DJ and the #1 band in South Orange County, the James Kelly Band. It's going to be open to the public, and we encourage you, if you do, for yourselves to come. But also, if you know any veterans that have not found a place that is friendly and inviting, we want you to let them know that this place exists for them around here. We also accept anyone who's affiliated with the military. We have a very robust Sons Auxiliary, which you are a son, a grandson, nephew of a military veteran, you can join our post. That goes with our women's auxiliary post as well. And if you got a nice bike, you can join our riders. So thank you very much for attending. If you have any questions, please talk to me, and I'll happy to do the best that I can. And again, thank you very much, and have a great evening.
I'm David Young, Event News Enterprise, representing Sun and our family of papers. We have a family of newspapers, have been serving this community since 1923. It's been a long time, and we're still doing well, and it's great story to see the three chambers of commerce, get together, and it's good to see a little unity in the world, right? So good to be here. Thank you very much. And if you need any advertising, our staff is here, Katie, Donna, Aaron, and our publisher, Stephen. So thank you very much, and we're glad to be here.
All right, we are here with Rossmore Homeowners Association officers, President Art Rimnett and Joe Shade. And Joe, I don't know what your title is, but I know you're taking over the Rossmore world.
Thank you, Larry. Actually, my official title is I'm on the board of directors. I am the events chairperson.
So you got a lot of events coming up, so why don't you just go right into them and don't have me waste your time.
Very cool. Okay, so every month we have our blood drive. Our blood drive is great. It's the second or third week of every month. Basically, it's on a Wednesday. You can visit our website. I highly encourage you to do that. Ourrossmore.com. Please visit us there, because you can literally get every detail for all of our events on there. So it's hugely, extremely helpful. We also put on stuff on that website that includes everything that's going on in our area. We have a lot of really wonderful information that Mr. R.
Well, you have the parade coming back again too, right?
That's coming up. It's been officially booked for June 4th. So mark your calendars. The senior parade will be happening June 4th. It'll be that morning. Details will be on the website, as well as registration. Looking forward to it. We've got a lot of really super excited seniors waiting to participate in that.
And that website, ourrossmore.com, is put together by Art.
For the most part, it is. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we mentioned all the events coming up, which are good reasons to join the Rossmore Homeowners Association. What else is new in Rossmore? You guys aren't doing the spring festival this year, because there's a very good reason for it.
Right. The RCSD is hosting 3 festivals this summer, June, July, and August. And they're also having 2 movie nights in June and July. So having an extra contest, or an extra festival, doesn't make any sense. So we just let them run their show, and it's all good.
Now, unfortunately, Rossmore lost the services of Katrina Foley.
Correct.
Because they transferred everything. So just give her some props, because you guys were involved with her, and she did a lot of good things for us while she was here. So
she in the 9 months that she was with us, she did fantastic stuff. A lot of money, a lot of extra things for Rossmore. She considered Rossmore one of the cities, so we got everything a city would get, whereas past supervisors have not actually done that. We switched over to District 1 now, and Andrew Doe is our supervisor, and his office has been great. They've reached out to us a number of times. I believe Supervisor Doe will be at the RCSD meeting in March, and then he's going to come out and visit Rossmore in April on a Saturday morning at Montecito Center, and we'll get details out on that as soon as we have them firmed up.
All right, great stuff. So thanks for all you guys do, and go back, mingle, have a good time.
Thanks.
Larry,
all right.
All you do as well. We appreciate it.
A mutual admiration society
exactly.
Here. All right.
Thanks, Larry.
All right, we'll be back with another guest after you take a look at what's going on around here. We are here with Darren DeLeon, who's of Rossmore, but he's often down at Seal Beach, where his wife Corey has the insurance agency, and I know you're involved with that as well. But you got a special project you've been working on, so tell us a little bit about that, Darren.
Yes, sir. It's Nashville on the coast. What we're doing is we're bringing 3 singer-songwriters in to Seal Beach. They're going to be playing 5 events at 5 different events in 4 days. So they'll be at 320 Main, they will be at Hennessy's, they will be at Glory Days, they'll be at Bogart's, and then they'll end up over at O'Malley's. They're singer-songwriters, and they're bringing the country music to Orange County, Seal Beach.
It's a really unique format. I mean, it's like it's rounds. It's something that's done in Nashville a lot, right? Where the guys they'll do one song and they'll tell why the song's special to them, and then they'll introduce one of their buddies and they'll do a song. Correct?
That is correct. So they'll each be playing their original stuff. They'll introduce the music and where they got the inspiration from, and they just keep on going. They'll do a couple cover songs in between, but for the most part, they're doing all original stuff.
We're trying to talk, and your wife is talking in the background there at the mic. Isn't that just the way it always goes?
I'm used to it. Yeah, so come down to Seal Beach. It's going to be March 9th through the 12th.
March 9th through the 12th, right there on Main Street in Seal Beach. How did you get involved with the idea? I know that you have some buddies who are back in Nashville and stuff like that.
So I know some guys from Nashville that do a bunch of stuff in the production industry. We were at an Ole Miss game down in Oxford at the Grove, drinking some bourbon. I was introduced to one of the artists who said he'd love to come to Nashville. Had a couple more drinks, and it just grew from there.
I'd love to come to Nashville, and then after 3 drinks, I'd love to come to Seal Beach.
Come on down. The bourbon will be flowing, and the songs will be sweet.
All right, Darren. All right, that's March 9th through 12th, Main Street, Seal Beach, O'Malley's, 320 Main, Bogart's, Hennessy's, and Glory Days. Okay, well, all on Main Street except for Glory Days. So, all right, Darren. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Larry.
All right. All right, we are here with a very familiar figure in Los Alamitos, Judy Claybo, Green Street Interiors, and I don't know, Judy, what's this about your 150th chamber meeting?
Maybe 200.
200, okay. All right. Now, you kind of step back at the store, right? Your daughter Karen is doing it.
No, I'm there all the time.
Okay. So Karen can't get away with anything.
No, I can't even get a day off.
Got any special deals coming up?
We always do everything bigger and better than any place else. So come on down to Green Street. We've got 47 years of experience, and people keep coming back, so we're doing something right.
Yeah, they always do give them back. Okay, you're also very involved with stuff around the community, especially Casa Youth Shelter. What do you got going on with Casa?
Yeah, I'm a founding board member for the Casa Youth Shelter, which is an absolutely fabulous nonprofit in town. And in April, we'll be having it used to be our annual event, but with COVID, we didn't have an annual for a couple of years here. But it's going to be at the Long Beach Yacht Club in April, and it should be really a special fun time.
So if people want information on that, and then go to the CasaYouthShelter.org.
Call Casa and find out, but if you want to, come, $250 is all we can have. We're normally in our big events, we've had up to 600. The Yacht Club $250 is the cutoff, so if you want to get there, sign up early because it'll be great.
So if you want information, go down to Green Street and make it a twofer. So
There you go.
Thanks a lot, Judy.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to wear a second hat. I was a proud sponsor of this event. I believe in this event, but I am also representing the Seal Beach Chamber tonight. And we also have some really fantastic events. Tim Way, can you wave? Tim Way has taken on the daunting job of the largest event in Seal Beach. He's going to be rocking the Seal Beach Car Show. He may give you a sneak peek. I just saw the poster. So one of the things that the Seal Beach Chamber does is offer to have gift bags. If you would like to get your coupons or something out to, we grow to about 20,000 people, but we have 550 cars. If you'd like to get that information out to any one of those people, especially if you're in the automotive industry, any sort of car care industry, that is a fantastic opportunity for you to grow your business. We also have the Be More Healthy Expo. Diana Bean is the proud chair of that. In addition, with Martha, I don't know, I know I saw her, and Nikki. So we're super excited about that. So those are our upcoming events. We have the Seal Beach Summer Concert Series. Always a big fan of mine. So my husband, Darren DeLeon, is chairing that. And then he's got something, the Seal Beach Chamber's also got something, speaking of country music night, we are doing something called Nashville on the Coast. Darren has brought in 3 singer-songwriters from the Nashville area, and they will sing and they will really kind of share an intimate experience where they kind of give insight into how they wrote the songs and all of that good stuff. And that's going to be coming up March 9th through the 14th? 12th. Okay, there we go.
All right, we are here with what I thought was a new business in town, but has actually been here 4 years. That's Garage Pilates, and we're here with Kristen DiMichelli.
Kristen DiMichelli with Garage Pilates.
Why don't you explain where your business is, so it's not like me and didn't know it.
We're actually quite near Nick's Deli, Kampai Sushi, basically on Florista and Los Al Boulevard in that corner area. So 10900 Los Alamitos Boulevard.
So once they've been to all the restaurants, they need to go to your place.
Yes, just make your rounds, end up there, and we'll get you all balanced out.
Go to Thai Illusion afterwards, and then come back around.
Yes, yeah, it's a great plaza.
How do you like being in Los Alamitos?
I love it. It's been great meeting all the community. I have so much support. We actually teach Pilates often at the high school. We've worked with the cross-country team, the track and field team. We've worked with the football team. So we're really,
So you've gotten to that whole conditioning circle.
Yes, yeah. We actually go there sometimes, and we have a lot of the baseball players that come and do Pilates and yoga in the studio.
So what kind of exercises would be good for baseball players?
Oh, stretching. All young athletes and older athletes need to stretch. Nobody stretches enough. Hamstrings, stretch them.
Pilates started from a dancer, if I'm correct, right? When
you know what? It kind of took off in dancing, but it started by Joseph Pilates, who was a boxer and a gymnast.
Okay.
But in New York, his claim to fame was he would take an injured ballerina and rehabilitate their ankles, and that's kind of how he became known.
How long have you been involved teaching Pilates?
I've been teaching since 2003. That's a while.
That's 19 years now.
It's been a minute,
And you're only 23 years old.
I know, isn't that crazy how that happened?
Now, do you live around the area too?
Yeah, I live right in Seal Beach. I have 3 kids in the Los Al School District.
Oh, so you are sucked in big time.
We're in. We're committed. We're locals. It's happening.
How old are your kids?
I have a 15-year-old, 14, and 12.
And what activities have they got you sucked into now?
Oh, really? It's Los Al. It's everything. We've got swimmers. They do junior guards in Seal Beach every summer. Yeah. I have track and field, lacrosse.
Coach Howard.
Yes.
Lacrosse.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
All right. And
volleyball.
Aquatics.
Yes.
Boy or a girl?
I have a girl, boy, girl, and my swimmer is a girl. And then my oldest just got her first job at Rise Up Athletics, teaching gymnastics in Los Al.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on around here in the schools.
Huge. Yeah. We're lucky to be here. We love it.
How'd you guys do through the COVID?
Ooh, that was tough. We did have to shut down for a little bit, but we went online. We actually created, we did a free YouTube channel we first created it for our clients, and then we just blasted it out public so that everybody could use it. So if you go to our website, garagepilates.net, the first link there is YouTube channel, and you can take all the videos, yoga, Pilates, there's some kickboxing, bouncing on trampolines. Like, we tried to put a lot together for everyone to use during COVID.
Well, good. That sounds great. All right. Well, it's nice meeting you.
Great meeting you.
All right. Say again your business and where the address.
Garage Pilates, and we're in Los Alamitos at 10900 Los Alamitos Boulevard, Suite 116.
And if they wanted to make a phone call to you, do you have a number for that?
Oh, we do. 562-794-3551, and our website is garagepilates.net.
I think we got everything covered. How about the Instagram sites? No.
At Garage Pilates, all one word.
TikTok?
At Garage Pilates, all one word.
All right. Nice meeting you.
Of course I have TikTok.
Of course.
Good to meet you.
Nice meeting you. All right, bye. There you go.
You are awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What? Hi there. What's going on?
Do I have to follow you? You want to put her on camera?
Yeah, I'll get easy. Dave, Kristen, you got to talk to me.
All right.
All All right, we are here with the president of the Los Al Chamber, Nisi Stewart. And so, Nisi, you're here at an event and you don't have to MC it. You must be very happy about that.
I'm very happy about that, and I'm glad that Tony and the Seal Beach Chamber were able to take charge and do such a great job.
The business, how's the business doing? I mean, I know COVID obviously impacted everybody. You guys have rebounded from that and you're doing okay?
We have rebounded. I have excellent staff, and they handle the day-to-day with great skill, and our customers are always telling me how pleased they are with what the staff is doing, and surprisingly we have a variety of different types of work and customers that are coming in every day, and I think they're finding us on social media.
Now, you guys, it's just the nature of the business, you're doing a lot more marketing stuff than you did in the past, right? I mean, it's online and,
As a business, we are on Instagram and Facebook.
What's your typical customer coming after you now?
There is no typical customer coming after us. We have many repeat customers that have been with us. We've had the business for 14 years. They've been with us beyond that with the original owners.
Right.
And then we have people coming in for invitations, flyers, trying to promote their business cards, wanting us to create things for them, create logos, design marketing materials for them.
Well, that doesn't keep you busy enough. You have the chamber responsibilities. What's the chamber got coming up now? It seems like they're trying to get back into a new normal, whatever that is.
Well, actually, we are working on our calendar for the year. We haven't been able to do that in a while, so we're putting things into place so that we can let people know ahead of time what's going on. In July, we're actually going to honor businesses, having a gala to honor businesses.
Well, thanks for all the work you do with the chamber. It's been a very smooth couple of years while you've been running it for, it's been a crazy 2 years, I know.
Well, it was supposed to be a one-year term, and I'm on term 3. They told me the last 2 years didn't count, so I'm happy to do it.
All right, Nisi. Nice talking to you again.
Good talking to you.
Okay. All right, we are here with Matt Harrison, Roadrunner Spirits. They're in Center Plaza. Yep. How you doing? You've been there now, about 5-6 months now?
Yeah, going on 6 months. People are starting to know where we are and coming on in. It's been great.
It always works better for a business when they know where you are and they come on.
I know. I'm learning so much.
How were the holidays for you? It's like, did people take advantage of the fact that you would deliver to the house?
We did do some deliveries, but a lot of people wanted to come in and just see it themselves, coming in for Christmas gifts, and we had some cocktail sets as well. And just they want to talk about it, ask questions, and that's what we're there for.
Is your crowd a more younger crowd, or is it an older crowd? What's the
Well, because we have different things, we have beer, we have wine, we have spirits, it kind of depends. I'd say something like the bourbon, the guys coming in for bourbon, a little bit older. But we have a lot of natural wine as well, and that it does tend to skew a little younger.
What kind of wine do you carry?
All sorts. There's a lot of organic, biodynamic natural wine, but we have Napa Chardonnays, we have Sonoma Cabs, some Spanish, some Hungarian.
But I'm saying you're competing with the Ralphs and stuff like that, so you must have a specific kind of wine that appeals to your customer, right?
I would say in general it's just more organic, kind of a focus on health and good growing practices, which will result in a better quality of wine and less additives and things like that.
All right. Well, why don't you say exactly where your business is and give people a chance to talk to the camera?
Yeah, it's at 10680 Los Alamitos Boulevard, Roadrunner Spirits, and we're open Tuesday through Sunday. Come on in and let's talk about booze.
There you go. Can't beat that deal. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Stood up to sponsor this event. And just real quick, if you are a board member of the Cypress Chamber, will you stand up, please? take a moment, get to know these people. These are the people that are serving the Cypress business community. We're super excited. If you are a member of the Los Alamitos Chamber. Good morning. We got Los Al representing at that middle table. And then, sorry, they're still my favorite. If you are a board member of the Seal Beach Chamber, please stand up. All right, board members, I know I told you guys to spread out a little bit. Okay, so
All right, we are here with Emlyn Noda, the Los Alamitos Recreation Department. Emlyn, it's like we're coming out of the hibernation, getting ready to start a season. So the rec department's got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yes, we do. Do I hold it?
No.
Okay.
It's directional.
We have a lot of events coming up. We have our Weekend of Art, March 18th and 19th. After that, we've got Spring Carnival, April 16th, and Teen Expo, April 30th. So right now, we are recruiting for vendors for all of our events for 2022. If you go on our website, cityoflosalamitos.org, under events, you'll find our vendor packet, and you can sign up for all of our events for the entire year.
Now, if residents in the area, you guys are going to have a special event where they can come and meet the staff. And
yes.
Yeah,
so on cityoflosalamitos.org, if you go to the city events calendar, you can find all of our dates for all of our events for the entire year.
What's the one, though, where you can meet the city manager, Chet? That's like on, what, March 9th?
March 9th at the Community Center. The information is on our social media as well. Registration, it's $10, and it goes to our recreation scholarship.
You got a full schedule. You're going to run the race again in September, correct?
Yes.
And then you have the 4th of July. What else?
4th of July, yes. We've got Trunk or Treat, Winter Wonderland. We're expanding our summer concert series. Let's see, we've got our whole week of Los Al with our street fair. So almost every single month, I forgot to mention Senior Prom in May. Every single month, we've got multiple events for all ages to sign up for, and all the information is on our website.
So just to give props to a lot of the businesses that support you, you have your partners program. Who are the big names in that one?
Big names are Memorial Care, Millard Children's and Women's Hospital Long Beach, Southline Credit Union, and then we're still recruiting, so you can also find the partnership program on our website. We're still recruiting for sponsors for 2022.
Did I leave out any opportunity for you to make a plug for any city activity?
No, I mean, we've got our brochure that comes out on a quarterly basis. That has all of our classes, our programs, our day camps, senior programs. We literally serve from babies till seniors. So.
All right, Emlyn Noda, Rec Department. All right, one of the hidden secrets in Los Alamitos, it's a great Vietnamese restaurant. It's $5.99 plus, right there by McDonald's, by Madeiras and Mustards, with the owner here, Michelle. So Michelle, tell us a little bit about your business.
Oh, hi everybody. My name is Michelle. I am the chef cook at the $4.99 plus. Me and my son work together because my son is in the Navy. After he get out Navy about 4 or 5 years, he tried to cook catering, but he's not successful. So he asking me to help him hand. So we do that together.
What are the most popular popular items that you have?
Most popular, my item pho, ribeye, ribeye pho, and combo pho.
How many different kinds of pho do you have? You have a lot.
What do you mean?
How many different variations of pho do you have? I mean, obviously with the beef, you have it with.
I had ribeye pho, beef pho, brisket pho, chicken pho, and shrimp pho, and veggie and tofu pho, and veggie and tofu vegan. So we have some special vegan too.
You got them all covered, okay? All right, that's $5.99 plus. It's right next to McDonald's. It's in the parking lot though, there with Madeiras and Mustards, and it's good. It's a great place to go to. So I heartily recommend it because I love their pho, and you got some other stuff that's really good there too.
So I invite all of you come over to try it. The first time we had special for Thai IT free.
All right. See, we showed you. Come on out, plug your business, and you did a good job, Michelle. That's Michelle, Fun 99 Plus. All right. Thanks, Michelle. Good job. Yeah.
We couldn't be more thrilled to have this gentleman come. This gentleman is Chester Sancho's International Man of Memory. Now, what does that mean? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know that I caused all of the ruckus, and I appreciate when people stirred up, but you are not going to want to miss not 1 second of this gentleman. So Chester Sancho's literally has traveled on every corner of the world. And I apologize, he had a fabulous video, so it was a cheat sheet for me to introduce him. But what this man does will blow your mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring up Chester Sancho's.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for having me here tonight. My name is Chester Santos, also known as the International Man of Memory. After winning the United States National Memory Championship, I've gone on to give presentations in more than 30 different countries on memory skills, how anyone can develop powerful memory skills and leverage them for more success in one's career, personal life, and also to help out any kids or grandkids that you might have in school. Memory skills are definitely useful there as well. I like to start out with a quick demonstration. So I made it a point before this started to go around, shake some hands, introduce myself, get your name. If you remember us going through that process, please stand up and cover up your name tag if you have a name tag on. And this is going to be for just the people sitting at the tables. So if you're sitting at a table, you remember me introducing myself to you. Again, stand up, cover up your name tag. Oh my gosh, I got through, this looks to be way more people than I remember meeting, so that's not a good sign. But what I'm going to attempt to do here is name everybody from memory. If I get your name correct, please have a seat so everybody can see whether or not I get it right. All right, so we'll start up here. I hope it was Lori and Alan and Sean, Jim, you switched tables, Jim, and Christine, and this is going to be Stephen, Aaron, Donna, Stan, Diana, Tim, Linda, Stephen, Marco, Kathy, Nicole, Shirley. That's it? Good? All right. 99.5%, not bad, I guess. All right, here we go. Everybody is capable of doing that and a lot more with their memory. It's just training with the right techniques and a little bit of practice, all right? The presentation today is going to be very interactive. I'm going to do my best to make it fun and also really provide you with practical ways as to how you can apply all of this to be more successful in your individual businesses, all right? One thing, remembering names to get more out of networking at these events, right? If you run into someone that you met at an event and you have no idea what their name is or what they do for a living, you're just not maximizing the benefits of business networking, all right? Meeting with clients, potential clients, being able to give presentations, minimizing the amount of notes, foreign language vocabulary. Maybe you do business with people from other cultures, even remembering just a few key words or phrases. People appreciate that effort. You're showing an interest in their culture, training material. You might have to go on the job trainings, gain certain certifications. There are a lot of applications for memory. Some of what what I ask you to do over, I guess I'm down to about 30 minutes or so, and then I'll have time for Q&A. We started a little bit late. Over the next 30 minutes, some of what I ask you to do is going to seem a bit weird, perhaps silly, unusual, but please bear with me because I promise you these things that I ask you to do, they're going to dramatically improve your ability to remember just about anything at all right? So please close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. We're going to go on. Now, when you combine the three main principles that I just went over, quick review, it was simply visualization. After that, try to get more and more senses involved as you can. And third, while you're doing that, make what you're experiencing in your mind unusual, weird, extraordinary in some way. When you put those three things together, instantly it becomes easier to remember just about anything at all. We're going to put this into practice now with an interactive exercise. Without writing anything down, you cannot use any electronic device to aid you either. I know people aren't used to this nowadays. You're all going to commit to memory the following random list of words. It's going to be monkey, iron, rope, kite, house, paper, shoe, worm, envelope, pencil, river, rock, tree, cheese, and dollar. All right, let me see who looks confident. I know everybody's name, so I can just call on people here. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to call on anybody at this point, all right? A lot of people were looking at me pretty scared. Usually at this point in the presentation, I get looks from people like, man, that's not going to happen. There's no way, not unless you give me a lot of time to do it. But in fact, you're all going to have the entire list of words committed to memory forwards, backwards, in just about 3 minutes, and with no further review beyond tonight, weeks later, you will still know those words forwards and backwards. I get people emailing me even many months after a presentation wanting to demonstrate that they cannot believe that those words are just locked into their memory. How you're going to pull this off, you're just going to listen to what I described to you, see and experience it happening in your mind, like you did in the opening exercise. The key to this, and I think one of the most important things to get out of my short presentation tonight, is to hopefully shift your approach just a little bit when it comes to any memory task, remembering people's names at a meeting, trying to reduce notes from a presentation. Rather than coming at it as we usually do as a boring and difficult memory exercise, try to approach it more as a fun opportunity to just relax and use your creativity and imagination. First word was monkey, so I want you all to visualize a monkey. All right, just see this monkey dancing around in your mind. The monkey is making monkey noises. Whatever a monkey would sound like. I'm working on my monkey impression, but the point here is to see and hear that monkey. The monkey now picks up a gigantic iron, maybe like you would iron your clothes with. Okay? The monkey is dancing around with his giant iron. Just relax, picture that. See that like a movie or cartoon playing in your head, however you can best visualize it. The iron starts to fall, but a rope attaches itself to the iron. Maybe even feel the rope. Maybe it feels sort of rough. You look up the rope, you see that the other end of the rope is attached to a kite. It's flying around in the air. Maybe you reach up and try and touch that kite. The kite now crashes into the side of a house. Really see it smash into that house. Picture that. Next word was house. Out of nowhere, you see paper covering up that house. The house is now completely covered in paper. Magically, a shoe appears and starts to walk all over that paper. Maybe it's messing it up as it's walking on it, that shoe. The shoe smells pretty badly, so you decide to investigate and see why. You look inside of the shoe and you see a smelly worm crawling around in the shoe. Really see that worm. The worm jumps out of the shoe and into an envelope. Maybe it's going to mail itself or something, I don't know. Envelope was next. A pencil appears and it starts to write all over that envelope. Maybe it's addressing it. Really see that pencil. The pencil now jumps into a river, and there's a huge splash like you would never expect to see from this little pencil hitting the river. The river is crashing up against a giant rock. See it crash up against the rock. The rock flies out of the river, and it crashes into a tree. Crashes into a tree. This tree is growing cheese. You probably haven't seen a tree like that before. This one is growing cheese. And out of the cheese comes $1. Really see $1 shoot out of the cheese. Last word I had given you was dollar. All right, I'm going to run through this again very quickly in about 30 seconds, and your job is to simply replay through this little story that you've created in your mind. So we started off with a monkey. It was dancing around with what? An iron. What then attached itself? It was a rope. The other end of the rope was attached to the kite. Really see that kite? I want you to see it crash into the house, which was covered in what? See that paper. What walked on it? A shoe. What was crawling in the shoe? See the worm. The worm jumped into the envelope. What wrote on it? Pencil, which jumped into the river, which was crashing into the rock. That flew into the tree, which was growing cheese. And what came out? $1. So it should be pretty easy now to recall the entire random list of words by simply going through the story in your mind, and each major object that you encounter in the story is going to give you the next word. So we're going to do this together now as a group. You're going to yell these out loud as you can, together in unison on my cue, starting with the first word, which was monkey. Excellent. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job. Great job. Now, I'd like to get one brave volunteer to stand up and recite those on your own, and I think we can bring out a microphone to the volunteer. You can all do it. It's just a matter of who's going to stand up and do it. Come on.
All right, who's going to, oh, here we go. Tim Way, everybody.
Cool. Okay. Monkey, iron, rope, kite. Hang on. House, right? Paper, shoe, worm, smelly worm. Envelope, pencil, river, rock, tree, cheese, dollar.
Great job. Awesome. Nice job. Under pressure, even.
Chester, do you know how people can remember where they put their keys and where they put their phone? And just FYI, if anybody sees a phone with a black and white picture, that's mine.
That's funny. So if it's, happening on a regular basis, like you always forget where you put your glasses, you always forget where you put your keys, I have people just get into the habit that as soon as they set that item down, they imagine that where they're setting it down, it explodes, for instance, could be one thing. So if you even just took 2 or 3 seconds to imagine that when you put your keys on that chair, the chair explodes and pieces even hit you in the face and you imagine that it's hurting you, that 5-second or less experience is so powerful that later when you ask yourself, where did I put my keys, in one instant, you'll remember where you put them. So that's something you could do for keys, glasses, stuff like that. Definitely you want them to go through the memory school training. It cuts study time in half, it improves retention, it gives them a much more fun and interesting framework to use when they have to commit things to memory. So pre-COVID, I was doing a one-day workshop in San Francisco, one Saturday per month. Haven't done it in the last two plus years now, but a lot of people would sign up mostly because they wanted to bring their kids, and then it was just a bonus that they could also use it in their careers as well. But it's huge for kids. Ages 8 and up is what I recommend. But ages 8 and up will be very effective, but definitely if they're in junior high, high school, first couple years of college, this is just going to give them a huge advantage in school and really for the rest of their life. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so check it out. And again, if you sign up, you get access on your device, and they can have access to your account on their device. It's 2 devices, 1 account. Yeah. memoryschool.net, and the code is chamber. Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chester Sancho.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
with Howard Cummingman of the Cypress College Foundation, and we had quite a presentation there, Howard. Can you remember everybody's name in the room?
I don't remember anybody's name but my own.
Well, you have a big event coming up that you have memorized by now.
Absolutely. On March 26th, the Cypress College Foundation is holding the 47th annual Americana Awards Gala at the Disneyland Hotel. We're very happy to be in person again. We hope everybody comes out and joins us. They can go to americanaawards.org to find out all the information and register for the event.
Now, it had been for a foundation. I know for a lot of the nonprofits around here during COVID, it was a tough time. I mean, obviously people were home, but it just doesn't get them in the mood of FaceTime and making the donation. Did you find the same thing happening?
We did, and we're just happy to be back in person again. We did the best we could virtually. We still held Americana last year with a live stream, and this year we're just happy to be in person, and we're happy to go to events like this so we can meet people and be out in the community again. Most important is to let people know about our students and the things that we're doing to help them with scholarships, emergency grants, and funding for our programs. It's so important right now, especially after COVID, for our students that need the extra help and support.
All right, well, I want to thank you for being with us. That's Howard Cummingman, Cypress College Foundation. Okay, we are with a fixture over at the Joint Forces Training Base, Colonel Richard Lawler. So how you doing, sir?
Doing good. It's been a really busy month.
Yeah, I bet. After the Super Bowl, you guys were the home with some special people.
We were. At Los Alamitos Joint Forces Training Base, we really got center stage with the U.S. Air Force Heritage Flight. They were staged right out of the airfield, and they did, of course, perform the flyover at the Super Bowl. But we also had the opportunity to host the Joint Armed Forces Color Guard from Washington, D.C., the military district. And they came out and did a 3-hour clinic on drill and ceremony for our Sunburst Academy cadets, which was really special.
Now, I know the planes, I heard them taking off from... That's
yes.
Pretty cool, though. I mean, you never hear the F-35s over the P-51, but...
You know what? I think in terms of questions and people wanting to see the aircraft, I think more people wanted to see the P-51 than any of the others.
I can believe it. It's a classic.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Of those nowadays. So the base, all right, obviously you went through all that, the Sunburst Academy, things going well there. Is it almost back to normal there on the base now?
I think so. I think
Fiddler's Green open up?
Well, Orange County's really reduced the COVID restrictions right now. The only, we're still, if you're not vaccinated, you have to wear a mask. But if you are fully vaccinated, boosted, whatever, you're pretty much fine. But we not only take the guidance from the counties, but we take the guidance from the adjutant general.
Right. So. Anything else coming up this year? You have any big events on 4th of July? Look like it's on the calendar.
Yeah, the 4th of July event, and the intent, the objective is to go back to what it was before, where people can actually bring their blankets and their lawn chairs and actually sit out there and enjoy the day, enjoy the evening, enjoy the fireworks. That's the plan.
Do you still have any tours coming up?
My first tour actually is going to be on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, are there still room to sign up?
A lot of room. I'm glad you asked me because I do have a lot of room, and I'm also registering people for the May tour, the August tour, and the November tour. And there's actually people that have already registered for November.
Gonna have to bring the cameras out there sometime. Yeah, this is like 42. This is technically the 60th anniversary. No, the 80th anniversary of the base. 1942 it was commissioned in May of. I mean, they started flying there in May of in late '41, but
but we're busy. Related activities to it. I had a Cal Guard, Color Guard do the NHRA Winter Nationals last Sunday at Pomona, presented the colors, and we've got a Cal Guard, Color Guard that's going to be presenting the colors on national television for the NASCAR events at Fontana on Saturday and Sunday. So it's never boring.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, giving us a little glimpse of what's going on over there at the base.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support that everybody gives us year in, year out. And thank you for mentioning the upcoming tour. I'd love to fill that bus. So
yeah, we got to get our cameras out there and take it one time.
Well, you're always welcome. We'd love to have you.
All right.
All right, you guys.
Thanks, Colonel Richard Lawler.
Buddy, thank you.
Good to talk to you again.
Likewise. Thanks for the plug on the tour.
Always glad to do it. Always glad to do it.
Good deal.
I'll get you a muscle cramper for some. All right, we are here with the brand new Los Alamitos Chief of Police, Michael Claiborne. So, Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I was born and raised in Huntington Park, California. I ended up enlisting in the United States Army, where I served in the 2nd Infantry Division in Korea, and the
Indian Chief Division.
Yes, and the 101st Airborne Division in Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Oh, Airborne Rangers.
Yes. So after my time in the military, I got out, went to college, got my degree, and then I was hired by LAPD, where I worked for 4 years before lateraling to the Santa Ana Police Department, where I worked for 21 years prior to arriving here.
What divisions in LA?
Newton, Wilshire, 77th, and West Traffic.
Oh, so you paid your dues. You got some of the doozies.
Oh, yes. Majority of my time was spent south of the 10 freeway in South Central LA.
So how'd you come to be, you lived in Los Alamitos, how'd you come to be a resident here?
So the wife and I, well, primarily the wife, of course, does the homework on the school districts. We were looking for the best school district around, and all of her research led us back to this city. So we eventually moved into this city. I lived in this city for 4 years prior to this job becoming available, and at that time it just seemed like a natural draw that pulled me to want to apply for the job here based on the fact that I live in the city, my kids go to school in the city.
What was the day you officially took office?
That would be January 24th.
That's it. So you're replacing Chief Eric Nunez. They had the nice little walk there, his final walk. And
yes, they did. He is one of the many people that I ended up meeting with and doing my research before taking this position.
I know I talked to some people, they spoke very highly of you even before you did. They said, you're going to love the new chief. You're going to love the new chief. Quit overselling it because it's, you don't want the guy to have too high expectations coming in.
Well, I will tell you what, from everybody that I met with about this job, they all talked about the city in that same way. So from my perspective, this job ended up selling itself.
What do you think will be one of the challenges for the community? Because it's coming back to life. I mean, it never really stopped, but it did, obviously.
So one of my biggest challenges is going to be the staffing of the department, right? Everybody has a certain expectation of a level of services that they want as a resident of this community. Well, it's difficult for us to provide that if we do not have a full complement of officers to be able to meet the needs of the community. So that is identified as priority number one of getting up to full staff.
What are we, like short 3 positions right now? Or?
4.
4, wow.
So we're down 4, and we also have one captain that has officially retired, but she is still staying on until we eventually find her replacement.
Are there new advances, theories, philosophies in policing that you'd like to implement?
I'll tell you what, the one thing about, there are certain things in police work that never change, right? Somebody needs help, they dial 911, people come. Well, the one other focal point I think that's gotten lost over the years is paying the attention to community policing, right? Community engagement, involving with the community. There's nothing better than having a police department officer who drives down the street and everybody knows him. He goes into local businesses, they know him by name, and that's only going to happen when we have officers getting out of the car, engaging with the community, going into the schools, getting to know the principals, the teachers, and that is what my focal point will be for the officers, to get out of the car, start engaging with people, developing relationships that are what this community has come to expect.
One of the challenges around here is that Rossmore is a separate community, but Rossmore is so integrated with Los Alamitos. Rossmore needs Los Alamitos needs Rossmore. If you're here for business. I mean, do you get to know the people in Rossmore as much? I mean,
So I actually did get to know some residents of Rossmore in my preparation for this job, and I am still learning the nuances, the relationship, the very interesting dynamic.
Oh, it's an interesting history.
Yes, and I'm still educating myself on that history because, when people hear about Rossmore and I see a sheriff's car driving around in the area, of course I ask myself, well, why is a sheriff's car driving around? Why is there not a Rossmore police car driving around? And people will tell me, oh, it's a long story, or oh, there's a history. So I will tell you, I am still in the educational phase at this point. Like, I'm still learning where to get my email to work and learning where the locker rooms are in the building, because this is only my 5th week here. But at some point, I will be sitting down trying to educate myself on what that history is of the relationship between Rossmore and Los Alamitos.
Wait till you find out why the CHP are the ones who do traffic in Rossmore.
I actually heard that for the very first time yesterday.
It's true.
And that sparked my interest as well.
Yeah. But we'll have a drink. I'll explain it all to you. I wrote the book on it. So.
I look forward to that conversation.
And so tell us about your family a little bit.
So I am married, have been for 10 years, and I have 2 boys and 1 girl.
And so are they involved in sports now? You got the whole thing going,
So
the activities?
actually, I am a volunteer coach for the Friday Night Lights Football League here in Los Alamitos, and have been for about 3 years. So I've coached both of my boys playing football, and I look forward to doing the same for my daughter when she's old enough.
Better not issue parking tickets over at McAuliffe. You could be in trouble.
Before the job ever became available, and I'm out there coaching, every now and then I would look outside the fence and I would see a black and white with the lights on issuing parking tickets.
It's a great league. It's like unfortunate around here. We just have we don't have the parking space because we're all locked in. It's just the nature of the beast.
It is a fantastic league. People coming from all around to be a part of that league. That is one of the many draws that this city has, and sports leagues are definitely one of them.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. I know you were a very popular guy, just getting you away from the Cypress College, Howard, and Stephen and David over there with the sun, man. I'm fortunate that we got a chance to talk to you. I appreciate it very much.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much, and I look forward to developing a relationship with you as well.
All right, great. All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
I think we're going to close the joint the way it's going.
We probably are. The lights will be flicking here in a minute.
All right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, we are here with former Seal Beach Chamber President Corey DeLeon. They roped you into running the thing tonight, so bring back memories.
It was a joy to be able to represent not only the Seal Beach Chamber, but all 3 cities. This was an exciting event, and I'm hoping it's going to bring on just a ton of connections and the ability to go outside of our borders and connect and do business with everybody.
Well, you got every district covered here. You live in Rossmore. You have your office in Seal Beach. Your kids all went to the Los Al schools. You're very involved there. You got an award last year. Were you a Hero of the Heart? What's the award you guys got? You and Darren.
We got Hero of the Heart, and then we were the Grand Marshals for the Seal Beach Christmas Parade this year. It was a big year. It was a really, really fun moment. It's always so impactful to be able to represent your community, especially one like this one that I love so much.
How'd you like the memory? Chester was pretty good tonight. Huh?
He's actually phenomenal. I was asked to do the introductions yesterday, so I quickly went through about 7 different videos. The things that he can do blew my mind. So the ability to be able to create resonance and impact with somebody that you just meet by remembering their name, by touching them, which is what's always so important, was fantastic. I think it's going to go far.
All right, let's put on your other hat now. You own a business, RTI Insurance, down in Seal Beach, so look at the camera and give you a little elevator pitch.
Well, for me, I'm an independent insurance agent. My office is located right on Main Street in the Crema Cafe courtyard. I represent companies like Mercury, Safeco, Nationwide, and my role is just to be an advocate and a protection asset person. As you're looking at your assets, I'm looking to protect them.
There you go. That's why you come to a chamber meeting, to pitch your business. Good job.
Exactly. And thank you, Larry, for all that you do. You make this intentional effort to connect and make sure that the businesses are out there. And we appreciate you more than you know.
Well, thank you very much, brother. Very nice of you to say that. All right, then.
Thank you so much.
Right, and now get back to work cleaning up.
Get back to work.
All right, I want to thank you all for joining us. It's been a pretty fun evening here with Tony Hager, who helped organize the whole thing.
Hello.
Did it go well for you guys?
I was very happy with the results of everything.
All right, and now you get to do the fun part, cleaning up everything.
Oh yeah, already starting.
All right, thanks for having us here, Tony.
Thank you, Larry.
All right.
Good job.
So there you go. We've seen it all tonight here at the American Legion Hall in Los Alamitos. Tri-Chambers mixer. They even got Niecy Stewart cleaning up here. The presidents don't get away with anything here. So anyway, that's it for us. I'm Larry Strother I'm right here, and I'm saying so long for now.